Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shaveta Malhotra. Today we will start the practical part. In this video, we will discuss about how we can write the first Java program and some coding terminologies like what is keyword, identifier and literal, and some coding naming convention as well along with the standards, and then we'll cover the exercise. So let's get started. As we know, Java is OOPS-based language, and OOPS is the concept of classes and object. And to write the one statement in Java, we need to create a class. So let's learn how we can create a class in Java. So in Java, each and every word having some specific meaning and some technical name as well. So we will discuss all these things. So first of all, let's understand the syntax, how we can create a class. So over here, we are using class keyword, and you can write any class name. So we will replace this thing with the specific name. Okay, so in Java there is the one entry point which is known as the main method, and the JVM starts the execution from that main method. So what is that method? That is PSVM. Here you can say P stands for public, S stands for static, void main, start the curly bracket, close the curly bracket, string, square bracket, and here it could be any variable name. And let's print something. So to print that, there is one statement known as system.out.print. To print something, we have to use this statement system.out.print, and in double quotes you can write anything to print. So we can print anything. So let's save this. Save the program by using command either Control S, choose your location, and save this file with the extension .java. And here you can write any class name. So as of now, I'm just using demo.java. Save this file. This is the basic syntax. Class, and you have to write any class name that should start with the uppercase letter, start the curly bracket, close the curly bracket, and here we are writing the one method. For each and every Java program, the syntax will remain same: public, static, void main, string you have to keep as it is, square bracket, and here you can write the any variable name. And to print something, you have to write system.out.print, and you can print anything. So let's replace all these things with the specific name, any class name. So as of now, I'm just keeping the class name different from the file name, like demo.java. So here I'm using the first, and the first letter of the class name should be uppercase. This is the coding standard. Another, you can take the any variable name. So this is the variable name where you can write any variable name, args, arg, abc, whatever you want to write. Okay, so over here you can print anything, that is, let's say, hello world. So whatever the code you are writing by using any editor, this is known as the source code. If you remember, in the previous videos we have discussed this thing, how we can execute the program by using 3 steps. So this is our first step, where we are writing the source code by using any editor. So the second step is we need to compile the code. Let's move to how we can compile the code. So what you need to do over here, where you are saving the file, you can either open the location. If let's say you forget where you have saved the code, so in Notepad++, you can see the location at very top. To go to this location and open the command prompt. How we can do that? So here I have saved this code. See, this is my code. Now how we can compile and execute the code on CMD. So what you need to do, whenever you open the command prompt first time, so that will show the C drive and your account name, okay, user account name. But our code is placed in the H drive. Then how we can do that? So there are two ways. So easiest way is just you have to select this, write the CMD, press enter. So it will open the new CMD and automatically set the location for you. Next thing is compile the code. How we can compile the code? Java use a compiler with the name that is Java C. So here you can use Java C, space your file name. Okay, not class name, your file name. So here I have saved the file with name demo.java because we have to compile this whole code. You can use java c and your file name .java. If there will be no syntax error, that will create the bytecode for us. So the bytecode is, what is a bytecode? That is an intermediate code which is create one class in the encrypted form and its extension is dot class. If let's say you are trying to open this one, that is in encrypted form which is not readable. And now the third step is how we can execute this bytecode. So JVM execute the bytecode. So how we can execute this by using command. So command is Java. So here you can say Java is an interpreter. Okay, so Java that will execute the bytecode. Now what is the name of that bytecode? What is the bytecode is first. So here just you have to write your class name, that is first. You hit that, you will get the output, that is hello world. As we discussed in the programming language, each and every word having some specific technical term. So let's discuss about those technical terms. So first is a keyword. So keywords are the reserved word which is having some special meaning and used for this special purpose. Let's suppose in this example, here class is a keyword. Now you can't create a method name as a class name. Okay, you can't create any variable name with the name class. So class is a keyword. If you have to create any class, just only you can use that keyword. And keywords always starts with the lowercase letter. You can see that is start with the lowercase letter. And all these keywords are predefined in Java. So you can't create any keyword and then you will get all the keywords, and multiple keywords are available in Java. So this is a keyword. Now another that is starting with the F uppercase letter, so this is not a keyword. Public starts with a small letter, this is a keyword. So as of now we have not created all these keywords. These are comes along with the Java itself. So static is a keyword, void is a keyword, main that is starting with the lowercase letter, but this is not a keyword. We will discuss what is that. And other than that, there is no any keyword. The keywords are class. So class is a keyword, public is a keyword, static is a keyword, and void is a keyword. So moving to the next one, that is identifier. So what do you mean by identifier? As the name suggests, identifier which identifies something. Here, whatever the class name is there, any variable name or any method name which identifies something known as identifier. So in this example, let's check what are the various identifier. So here first, this is an identifier because this is our class name. Main, this is method name. String, this is an identifier which is built-in Java class name. What is args? This is any variable name. Now in the next line, is there any identifier? Yes, because identifiers or the class name that start with the first uppercase letter. So system, is this an identifier? Yes, that is, this is built-in class in Java. Print, this is our method name. So yes, that could be an identifier, right? So is the hello word is an identifier? No. So here it could be any class name, any method name, or any variable name can be identifier. Okay. Now you must be thinking, what is an out? So here you can say yes, out is also an identifier, but this is the kind of built-in identifier. This built-in identifier. Basically, you can say as of now, just to learn, you can say out is the property of system class, because all these are the oops concept terminologies, so we will discuss later on. Okay, so this is all about the identifier. So moving to the next terminology, that is literal. What is literal? So literal can be the any value. It could be constant value, or any user defined value can assign to a variable, or any statement that you are writing within the print method, or you can say within the print statement, that is system.out.print. So all these are the literals. It could be any value. Okay, so in this program here, this value hello world, this is the kind of literal for us. Here is a list of keywords in Java programming language, so you can't use any of the following as an identifier. Here you can see a number of the keywords are available which are predefined in Java. So all these keywords like for, while, do, break, continue, if, all we use in the control flow statements. Extends, implement, abstraction, all these keywords comes under the oops concept, like inheritance and abstraction concepts. Try, catch, finally, throw, and throws, these keywords used in the exception handling concept. All these are the access modifiers. And byte, short, int, long, all these comes under the data types. And here we have further more keywords like static, package, synchronized, import, all these are also the keywords available in Java. Other than that, there are two keywords like const and goto, which is not being used currently. So all these are the built-in keywords in Java. If you're talking about the literals, is there any literal available in Java? Yes, there are three built-in literals. These are might seems like the keywords, but they are actually literals, and you can't use these as an identifier. So here we have few coding standards, like first letter of the class name should be in uppercase, and we should use the camel case for the methods and the variables. The variable shouldn't start with the digit or any special character. So variable name must not be a keyword, and the proper indentation should be there. By pressing the tab key, we can just add these heading spaces. I have make just one exercise where you have to identify the literals, keywords, and identifiers. Okay, so you can answer this question in the comment box, and we will discuss in the next video as well. Okay, thank you so much.